Okay, so this is your combining like terms video. Make sure you're on the right side that says add and subtract. Like means the same. So you can think of the word alike. So if things are like, that means that they're the same. We're going to use variables to determine that in a second. A term are numbers or variables that are separated by an addition or subtraction sign. So this expression has two terms. The 5 and the z are separated by a plus sign. They could be separated by a minus sign as well. So that's two terms. Using the same number and the same variable, this is only one term because as they're smushed together, we know that's multiplication. However, there's nothing that separates the two, so that is one term. So take a second, make sure you see the difference there. Two terms separated by an addition or subtraction, one term not separated by anything. Here's your first example. We have two variables. If we're going to add those, first of all, the a and the a are like, they are the same. If we add those up, we get 2a. 2 is a coefficient. Quick review of what a coefficient is a number that's in front of a variable. So a reminder here, because these are going to get a little more complex than this, these do have coefficients. There is a 1 in front of each one. You're rarely going to see that, but how many a's were here? 1a. 1a, that gives us a total of 2 a's. Okay, so here's your practice problems. You're still going to go left to right. You're still going to follow the order of operations. None of that changes. None of that will ever change. So I'm going to start at the left, even though that line's a little screwy. 5s minus 3s. I'm going to cross those out. Proving that I use them is going to be 2s. Bring everything else down. So I don't make any mistakes. I bring everything else down. All right, what else? We have s and s are still like. So I'm going to add these up. 2s and 12s is 14s. I'm crossing them out because I don't want to be screwed up. I don't want to make a mistake. 14s, all I have left is a plus 6. This is a whole number. Not the same. It is not like because it doesn't have an s. So because that's the case, we cannot combine them. That's our answer. It's okay to have two terms as an answer. All right, let's take a look at number 3. I'm going to take the 90k minus the 50k. So I have a k and a k. Now look here, I have an h and an h. They're different. So the h's are like and the k's are like, but we can't combine a k and an h, you'll see. 90 minus 50 is 40k. I'm crossing those out so that I don't screw it up. I bring down everything else. All right, the k's are done. We've crossed them out. They're all finished. Now I've got h's left. So I'm going to do 72 minus 24. That gives me 48h. Bring down everything I haven't used yet. I cannot combine these two. They are not like. So take a look at your two answers here. This answer, this answer. I can have two terms. I can have three terms in an answer, 4, whatever. I can't combine terms that are not like, that do not have the same variable. Very important. Why can't we do it? Why can't we combine this? Because we don't know what s is. S could be anything. S could be 2.4, it could be 12, it could be a million. Okay, so we cannot combine those. So what I'd like you to do is stop the tape, try these two, and then pick it up in a minute and compare with me. All right, so I'm going to add 4 and 6r and get 10r. I'm going to add 2z and 9z, get 11z. Number 5, I'm going to subtract 12 minus 4, which is 8t. But look, you have another subtract 2t, so 8 minus 2 is 6. Then I have x's. 8x minus 7x is 1x. And then I have a 20x. So 1 plus 20 gives me 21. And then I still have a whole number 14, which is not like anything else. So that gets attached at the end. So this has 1, 2, 3 terms. So feel free to pause, go back if you need to hear any of that again. Otherwise, we're flipping. Okay, so we're going to combine like terms now using multiplication. So we added on the other side, we're going to multiply here. W times W. Remember, when we're multiplying, then we use exponents. So the 2 in this case is an exponent. It's W squared. An exponent tells you how many times you use the base number. The base number in this case. So those are the exponents bouncing in. The ones are the exponents, even if you don't see them. The base number in this case is W. So notice what you have here. You have W to the first, W to the first. Look what we did. When you multiply variables, you simply add the exponents. Okay, variable didn't change. exponent is the addition of 1 and 1. So, let's take a look. I'm multiplying g times g times g times g. So my base number is g. My exponent, I'm going to add these. 1, 2, 3, 4. G to the 4th. So take a look at your steps. Feel free to write them in. You're going to multiply the coefficients first. Well, look what we have here. All these coefficients are 1, aren't they? 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. We could do that all day. You could put a 1 here if you wanted to. 1 times 1, no matter how many times you do, it's going to be 1. Look at the second step. Add the exponents. Okay, so we added the 1 for each one. That's where g to the 4th came in. So take a look here down here with two unlike variables. Let's combine the like ones. So if I follow the step, multiply the coefficients, well, they're all 1, so that's easy. Add the exponents. There's 3 y's, so I'm going to say y to the 3rd. There's 2 j's. I'm going to say j squared. This is y cubed, by the way, right? And don't forget your multiplication sign in the middle. Now, we can't combine these. They are unlike. All right, stop the tape and try number 8 on your own. It doesn't matter what order these guys go in. It's still going to work out the same way. I've got c squared because there's 2 of them. I've got h cubed because there are 3 of them. All right, time to crank it up a little bit. Now we've got coefficients that are different. So look at step 1, multiply the coefficients. 5 times 1, right, times 2 gives us 10. Now add the exponents. I've got 1 and 1 and 1 gives us 3. 10x cubed, 10x cubed. So stop the tape, try those 2 on your own. Okay, 4y and 3y. Notice I'm only multiplying like terms. 4 times 3 is 12. Y and y gives me y squared. 7 times 6 is 42. U plus u, we're doing 1 coefficient plus 1 coefficient gives you u squared. Your last one, 15b times 3b is 45b, except you have 1 exponent here. A 1 exponent here gives you 45b squared. 5f times 8f is 40. Again, 1 exponent, 1 for an exponent. Add them up, you get 2. 45b squared times 40f squared. What's left? We have a whole number 12. That just gets added on. One whole number, so that stays. That stays. Make sure this is filled out. Bring this and any questions that you have to class. See ya.